How did that get shut off? I'm telling you, YouTube's doing some crazy stuff. Who's there? Hello, anybody? Anybody? Anybody here? Anybody here? Y'all, have y'all seen the report? Christine Blasey Ford, she gone. She perjured herself. I think she's gone anyway. Hello. Y'all say something. Is anybody here? I can't see the comments. Hello. Hello. Anybody? There we go. What's up? What's up? Miranda Kuntz. Y'all, have y'all seen the report? Have y'all seen the letter that Grassley signed or sent? Supposedly, she perjured herself, and I find it hilarious. She's in trouble. I think it's hilarious, y'all. How do I share this on Facebook? Go share it. Say Breck is on Facebook Live right now. I just wanted to talk for just a second because supposedly this is a boyfriend. Hey, Carol Bell Brotherton, how you doing? Her ex-boyfriend, and this heifer, y'all, she wasn't just like lying a little bit. This heifer was like using his credit cards and stuff after they broke up, and he was like, "Hold up now, wait a minute. This heifer is crazy, crazy." I knew it, y'all. What did I say? What did I say all along? I said the heifer's crazy. Anytime you see them eyes, like, huh? What? Yep. And see, this is what I don't understand. This is what I don't get. This heifer, the reason he broke up with her is because she was unfaithful. With what? A sea turtle? What was unfaithful with her? What? How is this? What? She must be hypnotizing these men. Be like, you think I'm beautiful. I mean, like, she had sex with somebody. It had to be one of them homeless Hawaiian beach bums or something, because I'm telling you, nothing just purposely did her. I'm telling you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But y'all, I'm telling you, this something's going on. What's up, Victoria? How you doing? Um, yeah, I'm telling you. Today, kids, is brought to you by the letter P for perjury. That heifer, I hope she knows how to say prison, because that's where she needs to go. Man, I'm telling you. And Grassley been holding this, y'all, because look, you know the woman that questioned, did the questioning, I can't remember what her name was, but you know, the portly, nice woman that asked the question, she asked that specific question. She said, do you know anything about polygraphs? Have you ever advised someone on how to take a polygraph or given tips on anybody how to give yeah, Mitchell, there you go, how to give a polygraph? And she was like, never. I found it long and stressful. Heifer, you found it. Look, I'm telling you, y'all, I've been reading this stuff about how her family's in the CIA and stuff like that. If this woman is a victim of anything, it is a victim of Satan or a demon or what. Because this woman, I'm telling you, she was charging that man's credit cards and stuff. Thank God for this guy to come forward, because I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Like, I'm afraid that a lot of people wouldn't have come forward. I'd be scared of her. I mean, like, seriously, that's the kind of woman right there. You come home and your rabbit's boiling on the stove. You know what I'm saying? Your pet rabbit. What was it called? What was that movie called? Not Sleeping. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What was that movie with, what's his name? Help me out. Fatal Attraction. That's it. I couldn't remember. God, see, I'm getting old now. But seriously, like, that's the kind you come home and Barkley is on the boiler. I mean, it's a big boiler, but she'd be like, I cooked you dinner. Huh. We're having lie detector soup. But anyway, like, seriously, I'm so happy. Did anybody watch the rally in South Haven, Mississippi, which is still a little ways away from me? I wasn't just all keen on driving 2.5 hours up to South Haven, but man. And look, I was reading the comments. The comments, y'all, on YouTube were spectacular. They were in favor of Trump. I would say 90% to 10%. There'd be the occasional troll or whatever. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I got so mad reading some of the comments about Mississippi. You know, they'd be like, look at all the podunks, whatever, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'd be like, now, I know that there's a fella up there wearing overalls with no shirt up under it. But whatever your name is, vegan soup. I guarantee you, if you're eating anytime this week, something on your table was farmed here or slaughtered here, one. So next time you can get your stuff from China, because us idiots down here are the ones that grow your stuff. Oh, you soy boys and stuff out there. I hate seeing it because on a YouTube live feed like that, there was 30-something thousand people watching it. And the comments go by so fast you can't even respond to them. So somebody will say something about like, hey, look, it's a cousin kisser. And I'd be like, and then that comment would been way gone. So anyway, it was a great rally. The man was born for this job. He knows how to get the people going. People were doing the wave and stuff. Now I didn't get any QAnon. I'm gonna have to wait on War Drum or a Praying Medic to see if he gave any codes in there or whatever. But supposedly Kavanaugh's going to get confirmed per QAnon 53-47. It's supposedly you can bet on it. So that's going to happen. Now, is it tomorrow that the emergency broadcast is supposed to happen? Anybody know? Over the phones, the test presidential emergency broadcast. Anybody know? Anybody? I think it is October 3rd. So that's going to be a little weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie to you. It stresses me out a little bit. Just a little bit. But I'm telling you right now, we're getting ready for some stuff, what we like to call down here in the Mississippi area, jig'em jang'em. It's going to be some show enough jig'em jang'em going on in November. I'm telling you. Y'all, they've already sent ricin to Jim Mattis. Tried to get it to Donald Trump, y'all. These people are crazy. They're like they are panicking. They are panicking like no other, and they're at their last straw. They're like, we got to get this guy out of here. I don't know for y'all that watched the rally. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Trump was like 30 minutes or so late going on stage, and I'm just wondering. I don't know this for a fact, so don't quote me, but I'm just wondering. I'll ask you about that in just a minute. You know, Shepard Smith is an Ole Miss guy. You know, he went to Ole Miss for a time, and he's at all the sporting events and stuff like that, but I can't stand him. Anyway, so, you know, I just think that this is getting crazy because, like, the ricin thing, hey, what's up, Angie Smith? The ricin thing, they tried to get it to Donald Trump and stuff, and they're trying to take this man out. But he was 30 minutes or so late going on stage in Mississippi, and I was just wondering, I was like, I wonder if that's not because they're being so aware and like so safe about stuff. Because you know that they had Secret Service all throughout, you know, undercover Secret Service or whatever, all throughout the crowd and, you know, behind the stage and stuff like that. So I wonder if they weren't like, if they weren't like getting out there and like getting a feel of who's crazy, who's not, you know, listening to the conversations. And then they were like, all right, it's good to go on. Because, you know, also just yesterday was it Memphis? Like 400 guns were stolen from a UPS facility and stuff like that. And I mean, like, you start looking at stuff and you're like, yeah, I don't know. It could be some crazy people out there that are wanting to do something crazy. Like take the president out. I don't know. I'm just saying. And you got to be safe with that. So I'm wondering if him going on stage late and all that stuff was not to kind of, you know, just make sure, throw them off a little bit, whatever. Did y'all hear the Tennessee rally? I don't know how long the lines were in South Haven, but the Tennessee rally, supposedly the line was like 2 miles long to get in this place. I'm like, geez Louise, 2 miles? That's like 2 miles, 5,280 feet. I mean, that's a long ways. Hey, if y'all don't mind, the 10 of y'all that are watching, if y'all don't mind hitting that like thumb, I'd appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you'll get notified when I post something, if I ever do. Trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I've got 887 last I checked, but I'd like to get up there anyway. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think's going on? It's definitely the deep state panicking, like freaking out. They're like, man, they're going to know about what we did with them babies and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm telling you. Dianne Feinstein. But if you'll notice, they're already playing that game about not wanting to release the FBI report on this Kavanaugh thing. And I'm like, yeah, no. No, no, no. Y'all called for it. We're going to release the whole thing. The whole thing. That's it. We're going to release the whole thing. So anyway, for those of y'all that are looking and you can't comment, all 11 of y'all, that means that you have to go to you can't just comment from Facebook. If whoever shared it there, you can't comment from Facebook. You have to go into the YouTube app or whatever, and you can comment then. But whatever. So just hit the thumb, and I'd appreciate it. It really helps me out. Like it, and I mean it. But y'all, Donald Trump has got cojones, whatever, the size of Mount Rushmore, because the guy, he's the only president in my little short time here on Earth that has that is getting away with making fun of these people and calling them out for their BS. Like Blumenthal, the way he called him out on stage, in front of all of these people, calls him out for what he is. I can't remember who it was about the drinking thing, but he said, you can look it up. Am I back? Am I frozen? You can look. He was like, you can look it up. Put so and so dash drinking, and and he's up here telling us that we're not supposed to drink or whatever. But this guy gets away with calling him out, and I love it. I love it about him. He doesn't care. He's like, you don't have any control over me. The power's coming back to the people, baby. That's what we're doing. But anyway, so y'all, let me just go ahead and say this, and then I'll let y'all go about your business. The video I posted on Facebook today about, like, where all my strong, independent women, that is not in any way about trying to slam women. And because I'm telling you, I'm pro-woman, and I want women to come forward if they've ever been sexually assaulted. And I know that there are situations, life-threatening situations, where somebody's like, I'll kill you. But that didn't happen, and that's not happening in a lot of these situations, I'm telling you. Well, how do you know you're not a woman? Well, I might be. No, I'm just joking. But, like, there's mainly because a lot of these men are nerds that they're alleging or accusing of, like, sexually assaulting them. But y'all know as well as I do, when #MeToo came along, the whole thing changed. The whole view of sexual assault. I mean, like, women were going on bad dates and having somebody that wasn't good at sex, and they were saying, oh, he sexually assaulted me. And I'm like, no, woman, he just wasn't good at it. He didn't know what he was doing. Well, yeah, but Hillary also deleted 30-something thousand emails. So, Hillary drinks baby blood. I don't know. Okay, but I mean, I'm not worried about offending anybody. I just didn't want to be disrespectful to women, or y'all to think that I was thinking of women as like low society or something, because I promise you I'm not. I love women. I'm like Donald Trump. Nobody loves women as much as I do and cares about women's rights. So you're exactly right, Karen. You are exactly right. She sure didn't care about bills. We already remember the bill accusers that came on, and she was like, shut your mouth. We really appreciate what you've done. Monica Lewinsky. But yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, like, I usually don't get into the whole hype about, like, QAnon saying something's going to happen and this, that, and the other, which I do believe QAnon. Like, I'm a firm believer, but, like, this is really starting, they said October is going to be a busy, active month, and Red October, and it's looking like that. I mean, the ricin thing itself, and, this whole... So what you're seeing here is a battle between both sides. I think they're going back and forth. They're like, okay, we'll see your ricin attack. We'll raise you A. We're about to punk out Blasey Ford in front of God and everybody and send her to the real nut house, prison, so that she can share a cell with Bernice, who's been there for, 40 years doing a life sentence. And she can be her bunkmate. See what sexual assault really feels like. So I'm excited. Like, I'm excited, but I'm ready to see some people to go to jail, y'all. Like, I want somebody to go to jail. I'm telling you, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 years. I just want somebody to go to jail. Now, if they get, shot by a shooting squad, firing squad, that will be even better. But I'm telling you, yeah, I don't know if y'all, like I said, in Donald Trump's rally tonight, he said these are evil people. And that's exactly what they are. Anytime you would do something to destroy a man's life like that, you're evil. You are evil. And there ain't no God in you. But yeah, so I was proud of my Mississippi rally tonight. I was proud of my people. They showed up and showed out, just like Mississippians do. Now, did we have some misspelled words somewhere on some signs? Probably. We might have. I don't know. But I actually saw behind President Trump a guy that I used to work with. His name was David Clinton. I saw him stand there in his suit and tie and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you're dressed up like it's like Easter. We don't dress like that here. What are you doing? But he did. He had a shirt and tie on and was like, yeah, buddy, I'm up here. I'm doing it. I'm like, oh, man, there's the one that got out. He got out. He's doing it big. He made it to the South Haven, DeSoto Civic Center or whatever, and he made it out. He's one of us. But anyway, yeah, seriously, I think it was great. He can just light up an atmosphere. He was, like I said, he was born to do it. He was born to do it. Great guy, great guy. No, he was over to the right, like you were looking at the screen. He was over to the right a little bit, and he had on like a purple shirt and a coat. It was like a light purple, not like a stupid purple. It was like a light purple that you would see, and you'd go like, well, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, like that'll do for Easter. But I think it's going to be, I'm telling you, y'all, I think it's going to be an exciting month. Stay tuned. I'm telling you. I actually think that we're going to get to see some stuff pop off, like people go to jail and stuff. Now, real quick, and I'll say this, and then like I said, I'm going to let y'all go because I know it's late. Hopefully y'all have given y'all's kids a Benadryl by now. But anyway, so now see, you said finally, Miranda, and that threw me off. But, God, what was I going to say? The ricin thing. Yeah. Why did they hit Mattis? That's what I want to know. Why is it that they were going for Mattis? Because it went to the Pentagon and then it went to like a sorting place before it went to the White House. That might have been, dude, that was him. That was him over to the right. He had a gray-headed guy beside him with glasses on. I think he does look a little bit like Josh. Yeah, but so, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say about the jail, but I'm telling you, y'all, this stuff's getting, like, if you're going after the Secretary of Defense, there's like some stuff popping off. But if you'll remember, do you remember the whole Senator Graham and Huma Abedin at the McCain funeral? Remember him and Kelly were like looking at him, gave him that look or whatever, which now I don't even know if Graham, I think he's a white hat on the inside, like a good guy, now that I saw his thing pop off. But that lets you know right there that Mattis, if he's getting ricin mailed to him, and then you see that video of him looking at Huma Abedin and stuff like that, you go, maybe he's playing a bigger role in this than we initially thought. Because you really don't hear much out of Mattis, do you? You just, when he's like, some people just need to be killed, then you hear from him. But I think, like I said, I think when this is all said and done, which I think it'll take forever, but when this is all said and done, I think that we will realize that there were way more people that we never heard their names, or we heard them at first and then they kind of faded off into the background. They'll play like the biggest parts, the major roles or whatever. So that's what I'm thinking. I may be completely wrong. I'm not an expert, but I'm just saying. I really think that that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, I just feel it. I feel it in my bones. But anyway, this emergency alert tomorrow, emergency broadcast test or whatever, that is supposedly for, have y'all seen the map that's got the number of sealed indictments for each state? It's got the United States and it's got the number of sealed indictments that they're going to have to unseal and lock these people up. Supposedly this emergency alert or whatever, that's when Trump is going to do a temporary martial law. Now, people that argue with me about this they say that how can you be for a president declaring martial law? And I'm like, well, hold up. We're already in a state of emergency since he became president, or state of war or whatever. So that's like 50% of the way to martial law right there anyway. I mean, the only reason you declare emergency or whatever so that you can, have your military, there'll be state police or military police, whatever, and they can come in and lock all these people up at one time. So I'm all for a little martial law. if that's what it takes. So you go ahead and wipe this stuff out quick and lock these jokers up. That's what I'm saying. And I think that it'll be great. I had this whole like tinfoil hat wearing like thing today. Like I got in the vehicle and I was driving out. You know, you hear about chemtrails and how this is the deep state and they're spraying us and stuff like that. And I completely forgot about President Trump being in Mississippi. So I was like, but I got out today, and y'all, I'm not lying to you. There were so many of those things in the sky. Like I had never done any research on them, but it's, you know, they look crazy. They stay around a long time. But y'all, there were so many in the freaking sky. I mean, like everywhere. And I was like, what in the heck is going on here? And I was like, I wonder if that's got anything to do with, you know, Trump being down here in the deep south. Did y'all notice that? There were so many today. And y'all should really seriously YouTube that. I mean, like, you want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Like, that really gets into it. But y'all, they were free. Like, and I'm pretty aware of my surroundings, and I can tell you, I had never in my 37 years of living seen as many as were in the Mississippi skies today. They were everywhere. It looked like they were up there playing like, you know, tic-tac-toe a million times. So, yeah, that is exactly when I noticed them, Mary. No lie, 1 o'clock. I remember specifically, it's like 1:30, and I was like, what in the heck is going on? Because there were so many of them. So, what's up with that? I mean, it's like just freaky strange, for real. I'm like, are they really spraying shit on us? I mean, for real, what is going on here? Some people will say that those things are done for, like it's chaff or something that they drop, military planes drop it out of their back to like screw up radars or like guided missiles and stuff like that. But the other people say, no, they're just trying to give you cancer. That's pretty much it. But I was like, if I look up here in the sky and I see Q written out in like a chemtrail, I'm going to literally freak my stuff out, like right here. I'll probably just drive off into this ditch or ravine or something right here because I don't think I could handle that. But anyway, like seriously, if you're just joining, that's my take on chemtrails. Now hit the like button and I'll appreciate it. But anyway, y'all, yeah, so I'm going to let y'all get back to doing y'all's thing. I would really love to get YouTube being like a normal thing because, you know, all that. So like it, subscribe, and hit the bell thing, and then tell your friends about it. Hey, and if y'all haven't done my Facebook page, like share it with your friends. Tell your preacher and them about it, your mamas and your cousins and stuff. So anyway, y'all, I love y'all and I mean it. Tomorrow's Wednesday Night Live on Facebook, so I'll see y'all. Hey, go follow the War Drummer, too. He's a good guy. He's from right down in Louisiana. Yep, Victoria, you better watch out. His name's the War Drummer from Louisiana, and like he does all that like numerical coding and stuff like that. So we will see y'all tomorrow, and I love you and I mean it, and we'll see you then. Bye.